Rolling. It's on. All right. So today on Under the Hood, we're here with Janis. He owns Luxury Auto Care by Corsair.
Yes, sir.
Not only that, he's a good friend of ours. He's done a bunch of work for clients. Just if you need any detailing work, jump over to his Facebook page, check out what he does. He's got a ton of videos just like us. Today we're just going to talk about some interior car cleaning tips, right?
Yes, sir. Yeah.
All right.
So Justin, I'm a big fan of Under the Hood. So I reached out to Justin. I wanted to take a little part in it, because part of our business is not just detailing other people's cars. What we separate ourselves from anybody else, we like to educate our customers. The same as Undisputed. He will explain to you how the brakes work, what this happens, and how all those things fall together, what's broken, what's not broken. I've been a customer of Undisputed for a couple of years. Only had a good experience, so that's how we generate our relationship. And yeah, so today, what we're gonna do is I'm gonna show you a quick tip how to clean up some parts of the interior as detailers do on the same level. So yeah, let's go ahead and open this magic box. So as you can tell, if you pull it down a little bit, as you can tell, this interior is pretty bad. So all this plastic has some gunk into it. All the areas, obviously, what people use the most, the grabby areas, always have a lot of gunk in it. If you come even closer, you can see always there's all this fluff and God knows what, dead skin, dead animals, whatever it is. So today what we're going to use is all-purpose cleaner, which is diluted. So this is what detailers use. You can get it from Amazon in a bigger cans. It doesn't come in the small ones, but we mix it ourselves. We mix it usually 8-to-1. This is Adam's APC, all-purpose diluted cleaner, and then this thing just works magic. I don't know how. Don't ask me. I didn't chemically made it, so I have no idea. But I'll show you how it works. So what we usually do is we try to spray quite a bit of product on the area. Obviously, you don't want to spray directly into anything where there is any electrical components, But we spray it around quite a bit. Next thing, what we do is we use a soft. This is Boar's. This brush is made out of boar fair skin, whatever. No, not skin, but boar's coat. So it's pretty soft, and you got to make sure that there's no dirt in it. And what we do is we pretty much just rub the product into the plastic like that. So it's not rocket science, detailing is definitely not rocket science. There's a lot of aspects where you have to really know what you're doing. But on interiors like this, if you know the basics, then you can do it yourself at home. Just get a nice little, you can even use like a little paintbrush. So what this thing is going to do is going to dissolve all the fats and all the grease on surfaces, and you will see, hopefully it's going to come off. No promises. Sometimes you got to repeat this action several times just to get it properly clean. But you can see already the improvement of this panel. Okay, so we're gonna scrub it a bit harder. What we use is we use a fresh microfiber cloth. Or you can get these. You can get a whole pack for about 20 bucks. Thanks, Justin. And you can scrub these parts quite heavy because the microfiber cloth is not actually going to put any damage. What you got to be careful with is when you start using some more abrasive brushes, or some harder brushes like with plastic bits into them. So as you can see, this part already looks way better. The product is drying because it's quite warm outside. You can spray it. You can spray the product directly on the brush and just scrub the areas where you want to clean up, like that. As I told you, it's not rocket science, but obviously you got to be careful what you're doing and how much. Don't ever spray anything on your speaker covers. The way to clean your speaker covers is if you have some chocolate or coffee stuck into them, as a lot of people do, or some mud. What you do is you take a dry brush, take a vacuum, put it next to it, and kind of like try to stab through those holes. That's how you clean the these meshes. Will usually get gunky. So what we do is again, we just wipe it down. Justin already did a good job. He vacuumed the panel. So usually you have all sorts of weird stuff stuck into the bottom of these, and if that happens again, spray a bit more product and just dig in the brush into the corners, and it will dissolve whatever gunk's into it. So this is already looking way much better, but we still have these components. So these components, again, get your brush pretty dry so it's not like leaking any product out. Press it one way and just literally scrape it off, and you can see we've got it clean. All these processes are pretty basic, but they take a lot of patience. And you have to arm yourself with patience if you want to get the job done properly. As you can see, still here, there's a lot of dirt left from where people grab it the most. So you get it quite wet, and now you gotta do old towel, you know, the towel rubbing. So you just rub it like that, put it through. I'm sure every male who's watching this video knows what I'm talking about. No judgment. No judgment. But I want you to see the result right here from this old school action from our fathers. If you zoom in right here now, you can see that it's pretty much perfect. Again, put the switch one way and then the other way. The corner of microfiber, clean up. If you want to be super anal about it, you can get Q-tips, you can get toothpicks, you can get all sorts of stuff and to get in those little creases. But yeah, this is pretty much as good as it gets. All the rest of the stuff, where you can see here, it's not dirt anymore. That's just wear and tear. That's your rings, your stabby elbows, you know, your buttons from your shirts or jackets. That's not gonna come out. And on this kind of vehicle, you know, that's probably not what you want to do. Most of the detailers usually apply some sort of shine onto the surfaces where they're finished. I personally don't, because no car comes out of factory with armor all over it, so I like that matte finish. So yeah, that's pretty much how you do parts like this with your vehicle.
So here's actually something, I didn't even tell him this. This door panel, as you guys saw it when we first started, I actually cleaned that door panel yesterday.
Oh.
And I spent more time cleaning that door panel yesterday than he just did right now. And like, that's the cool thing about these videos is like, you know, and getting to talk to professionals is it's partial having the right products. I mean, having the right tools for the job is always important, but more importantly, it's having the knowledge and the skills and having overcome obstacles in the past. So I mean, you took somebody like me yesterday trying to just clean this door panel real quick, and you saw it looked really poor. And in less time, I mean, this thing looks perfect.
Yeah.
So I mean, that's kind of like what we like to do with the Under the Hood videos is just show you some tips and tricks, and I think that's, you know, worthwhile.
Yeah. Well, thanks for giving me an opportunity.
Thanks
to be
for
part
coming
of
by, man.
Under the Hood.
Under the Hood.